You know, we're pretty much all just links in a big long chain. Our family goes back in time forever. It goes forward in time forever. And there we are, just a link right in the middle. But there's something special when we have something that we love that we can pass on down that chain to future generations. And that's what our travel adventure is about today, as we follow one father and son on a journey to share what they love.
Ready to go. When I do something that's really fun, I want to share it with my kids. To have them come and do it and enjoy it as much as I do really made my day. For our 50th anniversary, our kids asked us what we wanted for our 50th anniversary. We said, I want a week of your time. I want to take all my married kids on street bikes up through Canada for 10 days. And we was able to pull that off.
Bruce Steadman is a man who appreciates a good road. It doesn't matter where it is, so long as it's got some curves and will let him pick up a bit of speed on his motorcycle. It makes sense. After all, he ran Steadman's Recreation with his brother for decades and had his pick of the best bikes on the market. Now his son Russ is in that position, and what Bruce loved has found its way into his heart as well.
I remember the first bike that my dad said, I think this is a good deal. It was a Yamaha Venture, and he said, Russ, I think you ought to buy this bike. And we had been on one ride with my mom and dad previous to that, and I will never forget it till the day I'm in the grave, because it was our first time out of the gate, so to speak, you know, and we went to a different state. We went and saw Cortez, we went and saw Durango, and it was just mom and dad and Heidi and I, and it was amazing.
And it didn't stop there. Grandchildren, great-grandchildren, all have come to own and love their own motorcycles, all because Bruce couldn't pass up the chance to feel the wind in his hair. Now semi-retired, Bruce rides out of Torrey or Kanab, Utah as often as he can, taking advantage of highways like 89 and 12, both of which offer more beauty and winding pleasures than you'll ever find on the freeway. Highway 12 has become one of his and Russ's personal favorites, even acting as the main route for their annual motorcycle event, Red, White, and Road.
Red, White, and Road gets you the opportunity to get a little ways away from the Salt Lake Valley. It gets you to go on a bike for at least a couple days. There's always wonderful people on that group. Sometimes it's the same group. We have every year we have a few different people, but it just gives you the fall colors. It gives you going up over the high mountain peaks and 10,000 feet. You're down into Escalante, down into the lowlands, country similar like this, and it is just phenomenal. It's just the whole time. I mean, it's hard to ride because you want to just look the whole time. That's where the passengers really come in, because they get to look all the time. You got to watch the road. The southern part of this state is beautiful. When you come to southern Utah, the red rocks and the green, just like what we're looking at right here, it does something to my soul. And maybe it's because I've spent so much time down here. It's why we do that ride every year.
Yeah, that's why we do that at your leisure.
Over the boulder, that's a
That Highway 12 is pretty hard to beat.
And what's not to love about an experience like this?
I was the first one in my family to have a motorcycle. My mother wasn't too happy about that, but it turned into something very special to all of us. Russell's busy at that store like I was. It's hectic, it's frustrating. You have good days, you have rough days, but when you're out here, we're together, we're father and son, we're doing something we both love to do, and all that stuff's put in the closet, so it just makes it great.
If you want to learn more about Red, White, and Road, you can go to the AYL website and sign up, or you can go to Steadman's website, or just go right on in, ask them about it, and join us. It's going to be a great trip. Well, for At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Human. We need to take a commercial break, and we'll be back with more adventure.